Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Superman, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
Jesus' name.
Outside ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Detroit, the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Lenny from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee. It's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Mo from Bama, only in America.
But I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Back. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
T. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr. VBC,
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ Trucker, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madback 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Luis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, joined alongside Ringwalk Danny. I forgot to tell you I'm NestGTO, but you should already know that, man. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO. Today, we have a double show for you. We're going to be discussing, obviously, the finalized fights. Done deal, Zurdo Ramirez taking on Joe Smith Jr. We'll give you the details because there are some details to discuss. Obviously, this fight is not taking place at a normal weight. We might quite possibly have another Mexican heavyweight in the next 24 months on our hands. That being said, we also have to discuss Subriel Matias. I had quite a few callers call in here pretending that Matthias is some sort of boogeyman. So I want to stay on any news Matthias. So today we'll be discussing the fact that his purse bid situation is now over. TGB Promotions bid $510,000 and wins the purse bid for the IBF 140-pound title fight between Dimitri Salita fighter Shohjahon Ergashev versus Subriel Matias. This is what we're going to be talking about this fine morning. Hardcore shit, as my man C-Dub would say. This is certainly hardcore boxing. There's no fantasy boxing here. There's no Terrence Crawford talk. No Tank Davis. No Canelito. None of those big names. This is real boxeo. We haven't seen Gilberto since he got his shellacking versus Bivol, who might just be one of the, boxing's best kept secrets. He shellacked the shit out of Ramirez in Saudi, and he also beat the shit out of my boy Canelo back to back. So yeah, Bivol just might be that dude that isn't gonna get the notoriety because he's not a personality.
Abu Dhabi.
Oh, that was Abu Dhabi?
Top of the morning, though, champ.
Buenos dias.
How you feeling, bro?
I am straight.
This is indeed a hardcore topic. You feel me?
No.
We a hardcore fucking show, though.
You ain't lying. But this is even hard for me. Like,
I mean, it's a Vegas fight.
I don't even know the last time I talked about Shohjahon Ergashev, whatever. I mean, maybe with Dimitri. I swear, I'm actually going to copy and paste this shit, put it in my text to see. He looks the part. Have you watched him fight?
I haven't. No.
I've never.
I haven't had the privilege.
Let me double check, though, because, I'm a fucking degenerate here.
I have not had the privilege of seeing him fight.
No, absolutely
Obviously, I've
not.
seen Subriel Matias fight, but we have, we were talking about him. And
oh, shit, he beat Michael Fox. Motherfucker. Damn, Mike?
Oh, maybe I have seen him fight then.
That shit was in Kansas.
Maybe I haven't seen him fight then. Yeah, maybe not.
How you let Mike, man? How you let Mike? Why you let this motherfucker beat you, man? Okay, he beat Sonny Fredrickson. I mean, he got hella fights, but, he was doing his thing in Mother Russia and in Moscow. He all over.
Is that where he's from?
all over. He get busy in Russia.
Okay, that's where he's from, Russia.
Yo, no, he's actually Uzbekistanian. This is for your headphones.
I know what it's for.
Oh, my bad.
My
bad. Chill.
I've been working with you
That's a no bueno shirt.
This is a no bueno.
Shout out to my mans in them, yo. I seen him. I think I ran across one of his ads. Yes.
We're saying no bueno. It's really bueno.
Oh, no bueno. My bad.
Bro, I say it's bueno, and you still say no bueno. You are hilarious. Shout out to Hardin, by the way.
Yo, so the details of the Zurdo fight, Danny, it's officially announced for October 7th. Two former champions are set for a cruiserweight collision at the Cosmopolitan. We need a Las Vegas correspondent, man. I just don't do this shit. And Danny definitely doesn't cover Golden Boy. He's top-ranked bias. He's going to find a reason why he can't be at this fight. So any Las Vegas correspondents that want to step up to the plate, we need coverage for Gilberto and Joe Smith. Now, they're fighting at cruiserweight. I guess it's not a bad fight because, that's like the natural evolution of a light heavyweight is to move up to cruiser. But isn't it a catch weight of 193?
Yeah, it's at a catch weight of 193 pounds.
193 pounds. It's going to be streaming live on the Zone, which is a good thing for us. The bout will be held at the Chelsea at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, with ticket information coming out shortly. Ramirez obviously is 44-1 with 30 KOs. And I'll just stop there. I know Crawford taught us a thing or two about resumes not meaning everything.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, like Gilberto's biggest win is Jesse Hart, right? Or has he gotten a bigger one since then? I haven't Googled it. I'm just like, that's the last decent fight I remember of him.
Damn, bro, that was like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Does he have any other win since then? It's like, what have you done since Top Rank cut you, bro?
Is Sullivan Barrera win any bigger? No, right?
No, no,
No belt on the line for that one.
no way.
Yeah, it would have to be the Jesse Hart.
That's, I don't know, bro. Gilberto has been such a letdown. You know, had he not been with Top Rank in the beginning, we would have said he needed Top Rank. Being such a big Mexican, he needed Top Rank, but it didn't happen. Even with Top Rank, he didn't become this superstar, right? Like, he had the look, he wore the sombrero, he spoke the Spanish.
And he was from the right part of Mexico. Like, if they could have got him going, like being from Sinaloa would have definitely fucking helped. You know. But we'll see, man. It's unfortunate because I feel like he could have done so much more.
Yeah, man, and I don't know. Maybe it was the top ranked matchmakers that knew better, because they really never took him off the leash. They just
Never
didn't.
did. No, they never did.
And he
Never
also he just also never panned out. He never once looked like a killer. Oh shit! Shout out to Lenny. Why I almost forgot you, Lenny. I did forget you. I'm 30 minutes, 4 minutes late.
Shout out to Ness.
Word. So talk while I send this link. All right, my bad, bro.
Nah, you good, champ. But yeah, bro, definitely anybody wanna reach out, be part of the TBV community in Vegas, definitely gotta be a hustler though. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be a hustler because, you know, me and Ness, we hustle.
Word.
We hustle, so
Word.
reach out to us, we can make some shit happen.
I wonder who's gonna be on this undercard. Probably Schofield. That'll be good.
That'll be cool. Get him
Bring
some
him out
Vegas
to
exposure.
Vegas. Yeah. Who else could you see Golden Boy putting on this undercard? They already got Zepeda and Gesta in their own card. Oh, they got that new kid. That middleweight I told you, the new Ryan Garcia they got.
Oh, they got a new one?
Oh, yeah. He's a middleweight, though. He's punching, too. He's punching.
Might have to see what's to him.
He got the look. You know they always find the dudes with the look, man.
You gotta be able to fight though, man. We were just saying Ramirez had the look. You good? You feel me? So you gotta be able to also produce.
Bro, you missed it. I had Lorenzo on yesterday. You guys need to catch that interview. I think Danny purposely missed it because he knew the fire my man was going to be spitting. But it is out. It's on yesterday's rumor report with Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin, which Frank Martin got a contract for that fight November, what is it, 16th?
16th.
Thursday
night.
I mean, he's
Thursday
saying
night, like the old fight.
he's saying he didn't. We know he did. You know what I mean? Y'all see the report soon enough. Or at least the fact that he turned it down. Because you know what? I did read something today that insinuated that Frank may not take it. Because of the whole Derek James, you know. But that could just be some hater writer, you know. But if you Derek James, you might think about that. You might think about that, you know? You might have took that gamble, had Earl won, but now with Earl won and all eyes on you, do you really put Frank in there with Shakur, two-time champ? But it's for the WBC, so again, do you walk away from a title shot?
From a title shot, bro. How often you?
But that's a tough
and then not
tough ass title shot.
Not just it is a tough ass title shot, but it ain't just that. It's a big exposure opportunity.
I actually seen. I wonder if that was a tweet then. I actually seen that a lot of people, not a lot, not a lot. I think it was 5 to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
Thought Frank can upset him. We should do a poll on our community page. They actually thought Frank could upset him. But that's based off people not liking Shakur's attitude. That not everybody. I'm excluding myself from that because I love cockiness. That's why we had Lorenzo Medina on the show yesterday. Go check that out. But not everybody loves cockiness. That's why Floyd got, the love-hate relationship that he had with the world. They wanted to pay to see him win and pay to see him lose. But if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's also going to help put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans that don't know we talk boxing 7 days a week. Most of the time, twice a day.
Even hardcore subjects.
Even hardcore subjects like this one. We'll probably be done in the next 10 minutes.
And that hit me up yesterday. So for the people that was asking for it,
what?
Yes, we will. I will be putting together a college football parlay for y'all. This is
That's right. The betting show is today.
Tomorrow. Whoa. Wait. Friday, brother.
Shit, every day is Friday.
Yeah. But I'll be putting together a parlay. Y'all know my team plays this weekend. It's only
Who's
a select few. Notre Dame, brother. Notre Dame.
Shout out to Rudy.
It's only a select few schools playing this weekend. It really kick off next weekend. But I got y'all for sure. Throw something together for y'all.
So, can you pick a winner?
In which fight, bro?
First one. We ain't even move on to the next
one.
one.
Oh, yeah. I definitely got Zurdo.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got Zurdo.
Huh.
I think he's a naturally bigger fighter.
He sure is.
And, Joe Smith.
But let me look up Joe. Ain't Joe been has he ever moved up? Has he always? I think he always been at the division. He fought B-Hop in that division.
At 75.
I don't think Joe's small.
6 foot.
Coach Lenny, what's going on?
Reach.
What's good?
How are you,
Can
man?
you hear me?
We hear you perfectly. We appreciate you taking out the time to jump on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach Lenny Wilson, the trainer and coach of Richardson Hitchens. And obviously, they have a big assignment. They will be taking on Jose Chong Cepeda, September 23rd, Orlando. Coach, what can you tell us?
I mean, what you want to know? I mean, we glad to make the step up fight. I think we will be fighting for the WBC silver lightweight title, along with the IBF national. I forget the IBF something, but so it's a great opportunity, and we're looking forward to being very, very successful on that night. That night is September 23rd, 2023.
How difficult was it for you and your fighter to shift from training and focusing on Montana Love and having that postponement and it's back on, it might be on, and now to switch to a completely different opponent?
I mean, we transitioned very well, but it was just, we really wanted that fight. It was a lot of hype behind it and everything. So it was a fight that we really wanted. But despite it, we transitioned well, It wasn't the first time that Montana decided not to want to fight us. When we was with Mayweather Promotions, we were supposed to fight him, and he came up with an excuse about, he needed 5 more weeks, and it didn't fall through. So now once we got with the zone, we wanted the same fight, and again, he claimed he had an injury to his rib, so that fell through. And we was preparing for it, but it didn't change nothing in the training regimen because we still got a southpaw. So we're prepared.
Coach Lenny, why couldn't that fight get rescheduled if Montana is out here calling out fighters now?
He calling out for a Ryan fight.
I don't know, man. It's that you have to ask Montana Love that question. Like we was ready to go. We was ready to go at that time, both times, in fact. And he just don't want to fight. That's the only way I can see it. He just don't want to fight. It was a lot of hoopla behind it and everything. And for some strange reason, and from what I understand, the zone told him if he didn't take the fight, they was going to drop him. So again, you have to ask Montana that why he didn't want to fight.
So, Coach, obviously you guys are taking on Chon Cepeda, Jose
Right.
Cepeda. People arguably thought he beat Ramirez. He just was lost in a title shot, 11th round knockout to the hands of Regis Prograis.
Right.
But it's a southpaw. You were already training for a southpaw. Montana could be considered quote unquote slicker, but it's still a southpaw. So does that change things much, or it's a
No,
completely
not
different style because of
well.
the way the Cepeda fights?
Well, it's a completely different style, you know. Um, uh, Cepeda, he's a bigger puncher than Montana. I mean, I believe that the advantages are still there despite, the change and everything, because like I said, we prepared for this. I watched Cepeda along with the fighter, and we saw what we could take apart, and that's what we're going to do. So there's no big difference. We got to be prepared at all times. That's just boxing.
Do you expect the same exact level of composure out of your fighter that he demonstrated in that Wambauza fight? Because I was thoroughly impressed with his composure. It felt like he didn't overexert himself. He didn't throw unnecessary punches. He was just completely focused. It looked like a perfect performance. Can we
Right.
see that again?
You will see that. You will see that and more. I mean, I mean, Cepeda, like I said, he's a big puncher, and we prepared for it. So styles make fights, and I think that he's a perfect match up for Richardson Hitchens, just like Bowser was. This stuff is a long time coming. We've been wanting to do this for a long time. So to prove to the world that he deserved to be up there with the other top elite fighters. So
Now,
it won't make no difference.
like you said, this is for WBC silver. There's rumors, heavy, not even rumors, there's heavy headlines that Devin Haney and Regis Prograis may be fighting.
Right.
Other than his,
I heard something like that, but I don't know what's going on with that because the last time I heard Regis Progress, he was complaining about the fact that the Haneys was pulling something off even after they signed the contract. So I don't know. You know, it'll be a good fight to watch. You know, it'll definitely be a good fight to watch.
well, hypothetically speaking, if that fight does happen, again, being in the business for this long, I don't assume Eddie's giving Devin a one fight deal.
Right.
Which means that your fighter can get that second fight possibility because you're getting the silver. Devin,
Right.
if he wins or Regis wins, is the WBC. So the obvious fight would be Hitchison next. I keep
Well,
saying Hitchins next. Would that be
Hitchens.
too much? Does he
Not
need?
really. Not
Is
really
he ready
because,
for a title shot?
hey, listen, Devin Haney and Richardson Hitchens, they came up together. They sparred a lot. They had got a lot of rounds in Brooklyn and the Mayweather's boxing gym. So I mean, if it come, it come. I'm sure that the preparation would be intensified, but for the most part, I mean, they shared the ring before. So I don't think that it might be a fight that's very. I mean, Richards would want that fight, because he's accustomed and he know who he is. That's how that goes. So it wouldn't be like it'd be something great. You know, again, like I said, the preparation would be different.
Now,
'Cause
does the same apply to Regis? If he happens to win, would you still equally want that WBC title shot if he beats Devin?
of course, why not? Why not? There's a lot of advantages to that. I mean, I'm not taking nothing from Devin nor Regis Progress, but I know what my fighter can do and I know what he can't do. And he can definitely hang out with some of the best. So, again, it wouldn't be no difference. We just had to prepare differently.
Coach, for you as a trainer, obviously going and not overlooking Jose Zepeda, but you guys are just coming off of preparing for Montana in the Southpaw. Before
Right.
that, you coming off preparing for Bowser in the Southpaw. you going into this fight preparing for Zepeda and the Southpaw. So for you right now as a trainer, would you look at it like, damn it, we would almost want Regis next because we've been getting all these Southpaws in? Or do you think that the experience that uh Hitchens and Haney have in the ring would be better for y'all? Like, because right now I'm looking at it and it's like Southpaw, Southpaw, Southpaw,
Yeah, we're gonna
and
be the Southpaw Assassins. That's it. You
what
keep
do you
throwing us all
attribute?
these Southpaws.
What do you attribute the again the composure that Richardson showed in the Bowser fight? You know, we saw him go to Houston. We don't know how much if I believe they did share the ring, him and Shakur, but
Of
not
course.
sure how much. So from the
I-
outside looking in, we see he's out there and we like, oh shit, Shakur, the Shakur work helped him tremendously. What do
yeah.
you attribute it to?
The Shakur work helped them tremendously. It helped them prepare reflex wise, timing wise, different things like that. Like he's been sparring with Shakur since they've been kids. It's nothing new. When him and Shakur get in the ring, it's like you see two masters at work, two master boxers. So again, like they've been boxing since they've been kids, coming up through the ranks. So iron sharpens iron. And that's what happened when we went down. It sharpened him up more. He was prepared for the Bowser fight. He was composed. He went along to the game plan, and he did what he had to do. So I think the Shakur Stevenson work, helped out tremendously. And besides, it wasn't just Shakur. We travel all over getting different type of work from Washington, Philly, all over. So
Yeah, I heard you guys sparred Edwin De Los Santos.
yeah, that was good work too.
How
That was
good?
good work too. It was
How
excellent
good?
work. They was thinking that they were thinking this guy De Los Santos was gonna knock Hitchens down and all this. It was a different story. He had to, and see, and that work was good because it also gives you, because I would kind of liken Edwin to Zepeda. Zepeda.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Because they both are big punches. They both are big punches, and they come forward. So it all worked out. In fact, we're gonna go get that work again if the opportunity presents itself.
Coach, I know you don't work out at Gleason's.
Nah.
I know, but are you happy to see that they're getting a lot of attention? Like, what's my man name? Don't help me.
Scooby.
I was gonna
Scooby.
say, but I was gonna mention his trainer though. It's Lord Don Saxby.
Right.
And then Guzman is getting a lot of love now with the Charlo work.
Right. Right.
And there's one other trainer out of there, the older gentleman. He's got
Oh,
that Puerto
cat.
Rican girl.
Cat.
He got like a lazy eye. He big as hell though. He feel like he taller than me.
He got that Puerto Rican
Dark
girl.
skin. Yeah, Puerto
Not
Rican.
cat. Not cat. Is he talking about cat?
I don't know his name. He got low haircut like me. Oh, he got gray hair, but he feel like he hunched over, but he already tall in the motherfucker. But anyway, just asking if you know how you feel about New York getting some of that love now, some of that shine.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing, It was like that in the past, and now you just see it's coming back. I think Don Saxby doing a great job with Scooby. I see Scooby evolving into that excellent fighter. And Guzman. I worked with Guzman before with Raquel Lespierre for the region what was the guy name? I forget the fight. That was during the pandemic. He's a great trainer. So it's working out well for New York. New York is back on the map.
Coach, what's your thoughts on that potential fight with Shakur and Frank Martin?
That's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a good fight, but I don't think Frank Martin is gonna be able to do too much with Shakur. Shakur, he has good ring IQ. He has good ring generalship. He knows his way around in the ring. He's a great defensive and offensive. I don't think Frank Martin. I mean, I think quite frankly, Frank Martin. That's the one that works with Derek James, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's like up and coming fighter. I watched one of his fights or his last fight. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much to Shakur. I don't think so.
With that being said, should he not take it and De Los Santos be the guy? Would De Los Santos give Shakur a better fight?
Because Frank is ranked ahead of De Los Santos, so he got first option at it.
But I don't know how he got ranked so fast.
He
Was it
beat
because
Michelle Rivera. Michelle was highly ranked. He had been number one for like almost a year and some change, waiting on a Tank fight he never got.
Okay, so that's what it was. But well, like I said, I seen his last performance and I wasn't too impressed with Frank Martin. I don't think he can handle Shakur. You know,
But what about De Los Santos? Because the
I don't,
rumor is,
I'm not too familiar with De Los Santos.
I mean, you was shared the gym with him. That ain't enough.
Who is he? Who is it? I be forgetting
Edwin.
like who.
Edwin De Los Santos.
Oh, Edwin. Oh, him and Shakur is not the same weight, are
Yes,
they?
they are. 135.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, because when he sparred Richardson, he would look like he appeared much heavy.
He 135.
Wow, that'd be that guy Edwin. That'd be a good fight with Shakur. That'll determine whether or not I believe Shakur should fight Tank Davis. And the reason why I say that is because I'm gonna tell you why. I said because Tank is a big puncher.
Mm-hmm.
Santos can punch. Edwin Santos can punch. He's a big puncher as well. And so if Shakur could take I mean, he's not as technical, and I don't think Santos is as like IQ wise better than Tank. But I'm just looking at the punch, because any fighter that can punch, he always got to punch his chance, And if he can land a punch on Shakur and Shakur could take it, then that's good for Shakur if they decide to move forward and fight Tank Davis. So it would be a good fight
How
for
good
Shakur.
is De Los Santos' trainer? I think it's Chelo.
Oh, Chelo.
Cause
I
he's
never
from,
really.
ain't he from New York? And got some.
Yes,
Wasn't he in the Zab camp?
yeah, but I never really watched him train fighters.
Mm.
I never really watched him train fighters. You know, yeah, I never really watched him train, so I can't really say how good of a fighter that he is. I just know that on the day when he sparred with Hitchison, it didn't work out the way they thought it was going to work out. So,
Well, Coach, I think those are all our questions. We do appreciate you coming on, man. We wish you and Richardson obviously the best in the Zepeda fight, and we look forward to getting you back on for the victory lap. If you
for
have any
sure.
other fighters that you are working with that we need to be paying attention to, please let us know now so we can try and follow.
Right now, I'm working with an amateur fighter. His name is Anthony Tantillo. The kid
Is
is
that Italian? Is that Italian?
he's Italian, and I've been working with him for like 2.5 years now. And the kid is going to be a force to reckon with.
How old?
He's 20 now. He just turned 20.
Oh wow!
I'm looking about turning him pro, probably next year because I'm putting him in the quarterfinals right now, for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Depending whether he fit out or he don't, I think next year I'm looking to turn him pro because he put in work. He goes good. He can fight.
What
He
weight?
can fight. He's going to be a 139 pounder. He's going
And
to be
just for the
139.
world that doesn't know, you and Arliano Sosa brought up Hitchens from amateur to pro, so you've done this before. So if you see the
Right,
talent in an amateur, you've
right,
definitely cultivated a fighter from the beginning until
right.
the pros. So Well,
So
we
yeah,
appreciate you, Coach, man. If you can, give out your social media for anybody that isn't following you, and also give out Anthony's if you know it, the
what is it?
Italian kid.
Tantillo. Anthony's is Tantillo Official. Tantillo Official at Gmail. I'm sorry, at Instagram. Instagram.
Instagram.
How you say it?
They about to email him now.
Yeah. Tantillo Official. That's his name. Tantillo Official on Instagram. And you can reach me at Coach Lenny underscore 100 rounds also on Instagram.
100 rounds. I need the science behind that.
Yeah, 100 rounds. Just 100 RDZ.
No, but why? What's that
The
mean?
reason why is because I work hard.
Mm.
I work hard and I'm a non-stop worker. In fact, Two-Gun Monty Barry, remember Monty Barry?
Yep.
He gave me that name. He started calling me 100 rounds because he saw I just work, nothing but crazy pad work, pushing fighters, to the limit, just pouring out that passion. So he started thinking, yo, I'm gonna start calling you 100 rounds, So I decided to take it and run with it. However, I got something else that I'm calling that's in the works, and it's called Boxicality. It's Boxicality. I'm gonna be coming out with sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, and all that good stuff. And that's gonna be that's on Instagram as well at Boxicality. That's all it goes at Boxicality on Instagram.
Appreciate you, Coach, man. Best of luck with the clothing line, and we look forward to getting you back on or on closer to the fight.
Sure. I'll be here. I'm always for you, Ness. You're my man.
Appreciate you.
You
Thank you,
always
man.
looked out. All
All
right.
right.
Appreciate you, Coach Lenny.
Coach Lenny in the building. Salute to all those trainers that get it out the mud like that. Like I said, he brought Hitchens up from the amateurs along with Arliano Sosa. And those are the ones you gotta appreciate, not the ones that come and join a fighter when he's already a star, And not to say there's anything wrong with that because sometimes you need that, right? Like a lot of people are saying that Earl needs another trainer in his corner now. But we're gonna open up these phone lines. Actually, we didn't really even talk about the fucking Matisse thing, right? But we are also talking about Matisse and the fact that purse bid took place. TGB Promotions won the bid with a $510,000 bid.
Salida came in second with a $225,000 bid. So Matthias is entitled to 70% of that, which would be $357,000, and Ergashev is due the remaining 30% as the mandatory challenger, so that'll be $153,000. So yeah, man, they finally got that off, and it seems like the fight should be taking place this year. Shit, thoughts on the fight?
I never seen Ergashev like that, bro. I don't even want. I'm gonna pick the boogeyman because that's what he is, right? But like, I never seen Ergashev like that, so I don't know. That's all I could say.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel you. I definitely ain't seen Ergashev much myself. I know he's with Salida. I know he's fighting out of Detroit now. He's based in Detroit. Matthias is just such a puncher, though, So early prediction for the fight for me would be Matthias, but definitely have
Not by knockout though, right? Because you never seen Ergashev. You don't know if he got a chin.
Well, if you would have let me finish,
I'm asking.
if you would have let me finish,
That ain't cutting off.
That is cutting
you
off.
pause, man.
No.
Won't you stop smoking weed then? He all slow. He all slow. Like,
bro, I legit was.
As soon as I say, "Oh, you cut me off,"
I was, mid word,
Mid-word.
third word. I was, third of the word in, but I was gonna say I definitely have homework to do on Ergashev.
Yeah, I don't remember watching them. I feel like I might have watched that one fight. Let me see where it's at. Michael Fox. I feel like I ain't gonna miss a Michael Fox fight. Shit, his brother was my boy. So I don't know what Fox fight. Well, I did miss these. I ain't watched none of the Team Combat League.
None of it.
None.
Okay.
None. Anything I watched was on Instagram.
Okay.
I literally did not tune
Oh,
in.
okay. So yeah, same for me.
Yeah, I did not tune into anything. Nobody. Not even like the Rockman shit made me go back and watch the fight. Like nothing. Whatever I seen on IG is what I seen on IG, which were like 15-second clips, really, because like, oh yeah, that was Rockman we seen get knocked out by the other heavyweight. Now I'm interested in him.
He
I
a
know
truck driver.
it's crazy. It's crazy too because my boy from DMV is on that shit, and he doing his thing. He was like the main event. Scooter Davis was on that shit. Peter Dobson was on that shit. It was a lot of people, but I ain't like the way it was set up. I wasn't interested in chasing that shit down. They got to be more. I'm telling you, look, we as boxing fans, we got to start getting bougie, man. It's too many motherfucking avenues out here. We are the customer. We are valuable.
Yo,
They need us. You understand? Yes, it's an equal, exchange because we want boxing, but there's so many. You got ESPN, DAZN, Showtime,
bro,
and whatever else is out
look,
there.
some people just need to wake up and smell the coffee. I know you don't watch other sports. That's why I'm here, champ.
No, here you
So, so we're not in a cable era anymore, which is why the NFL, who happens to own a day of the week, is now doing a packages that they used to sell. So they packages like $350, $400, right? For the season. Bro, that package used to be sold, I think, solely on DirecTV. Now it's sold solely on YouTube.
Well, again, it's just that everyone consumes on the mobile devices now. So it's like they already on YouTube. If you could get your content on there, the audience is already there, so it is what it is. We going out to Harlem World. What it do? After these messages.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
That helps extremely, and that's like for free. So take the time to drop us a 5-star review. Same thing for you guys on Twitter. Giving me a retweet, that's going to help. You're going to get more people to know about the space. In terms, we hope that they eventually cross over to YouTube and give us that subscribe so that we can continue to get bigger and better interviews. Numbers is power. Everybody want to sit down with a channel. They got 1 million subscribers. You feel me? So we need that million. We on a hunt for 1 million. And only you can help us get there.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
People's Champ, Brandon, what up? And he dropped off, and he's back. Brandon, what up?
Yo, what's up, champ? How you feeling this morning, brother?
Straight.
What up, Danny? Shout out for now.
What up, bro? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. Chilling out here on the road. Subriel Matias at Ergashev. Yeah, Nash, you right. If you remember Ergashev, he fought on Showbox a couple times. That Michael Fox win was kind of, it was kind of controversial. A lot of people thought Fox should have got the nod in that one. But it was a close fight. So I've seen him fight a couple times. He's gonna get fucking destroyed against Subriel Matias. I got it being 7th, 8th round corner stoppage per usual. Like Subriel has this reputation now since he caught the body. The minute a trainer sees trouble in their fighter, they not even sending them back out there. Like his last 3 fights, soon as he had a guy hurt, the trainer was just like, nah, we gonna go ahead and throw the towel in. We know this dude ain't gonna stop. So yeah, I think the trainer's gonna continue corner stoppage because they see Subriel is gonna fucking kill their fighter. And I see Subriel going through this issue for the rest of his career. No big name's gonna want to fight him because he doesn't bring any money and he's a fucking puncher and he's got a body in the ring. Like
he certainly don't bring no money. My man making 300.
We respect like these wannabe tough guys, but we got a cat right here that's really a gangster that really caught a body that really been to jail, and we don't get behind him, but we get behind these MC Gusto CB4 ass niggas that
I
talk that
mean,
tough shit.
I mean,
I
you
don't get it.
sound like a politician because I never hear you calling in here to talk about Conwell, who body came first. I ain't hear you talking about Lucky
I love
Boy.
Conwell.
I
Conwell
ain't,
from
I ain't,
Ohio, dog.
I ain't hear
Conwell
you.
from Ohio.
I don't hear
That's
you
my
talking
boy.
about Lucky
He from
Boy
Cleveland.
Amatoso, who got a body in the ring. You feel me? Like people
Man,
been getting
Conwell got a
bodies.
body. Conwell got a
People been
body.
getting
Conwell's a
bodies.
beast.
They,
Conwell just got to get on TV.
Kovalev got a body in the ring. They call him a bum as soon as Canelo beat him. Like, knock it off. Y'all pick and choose who y'all get behind. We know
Nah,
that.
I fuck with Conwell, bro. Conwell from the O. He from Ohio. But yeah, Subriel, I don't think your Tanks, your Devins, your Shakors, nobody's going to want to fight that dude. He's just too dangerous. So I expect him to just go on a mandatory run for the rest of his career until he might move up to like welterweight. Then he might get some smoke. But he's one of my favorite fighters, man. After Bud, it's arguable that Subriel is my second favorite fighter right now because he's always in an action-packed fight. He's never boring. And motherfuckers exciting,
What about
man.
that
So,
loss though?
you know,
What
I'm
about that
all in.
loss? What about that loss?
So
Like I
what?
know he avenged it, but like
Oh, he just gassed, man.
no, I know
You
he
know?
avenged it, but I had a fighter on here yesterday who said if he lost, there's a way to beat him. And he
Yeah,
knows
he
how to
gassed out
lose.
the second half of that fight. I remember that fight. He gassed out the second half of that fight, and that guy just had a little more in the tank. But you see, he came back rejuvenated and
You may
then
feel like
beat
it's your
that dude
time,
within an inch of his life.
but
But
it's
so
not your
that's my
time.
call, man. I'm round with Subriel.
I don't know. Just remember, I interviewed Tito Mercado yesterday, and my man at 10-0 has no fear. He said Matthias already know how to lose. He could lose again. He'll outbox him. He said him and Richardson Hitchens could change opponents right now since they seem to be not believing in Hitchison. He said he should be embarrassed fighting Jose Cepeda at 16-0. He said, look at me. I'm 10-0 and I'm already about to fight guys like that. I'll switch with him. Because he fought Doc Dondini. You know, that's about the same amount of fights. It's just Cepeda's more of a puncher and more recognizably known. But nah, that kid Tito, Jesus, I love him, man. He been talking shit about Shakur too, but he coming. 11 fights in and he got a serious resume. Box for money, $10. Would Bill throw in the towel versus Subriel Matias? I don't think he would. Let his son fight a killer. Too competitive. Easy, especially after the Loma stick up. What do you guys think? I think if Bill and Devin have decided to go to 140, they're gonna fight everybody. I just feel that. I don't know. Because the last time I said this, Danny looked at me like, yo, is that what you want or is that what they said? So I don't know. What have you heard them not want to be undisputed at 40? Because I feel like I specifically asked Bill that before. And he's like, yeah, we undisputed at 35. We're moving up and we're going to take over there too.
I don't know that I've like gotten that far
In conversation?
Yeah. It's been
Danny is the weirdest reporter. He's like reporter / best friend. My man like doesn't ask questions.
Bro, like if I'm not rolling, why am I trying to get everything out of you? Because then it's like
at least you know to come talk about it on the show. Like, nah, I was talking to Deb. It wasn't on camera, but he said XYZ.
That's fair.
Optimus Prime.
$5.
Chill with the body talk. Y'all, I knew Patrick Day personally.
Ain't nobody making
Me
fun
too.
of it, champ.
Me too. I certainly knew Day. I mean, we made money on Day. Right before that Davashev fight.
You mean the combo fight?
You're right. Because Davashev was Subriel's, right? My bad. My bad. Who we got on the line? One time, Harlem World.
Let us know.
Harlem.
Yo.
You
can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Why my shit got an echo to it? Fuck it, I'm gonna go. But good show already. Y'all reminded me of the sticky pause days because niggas had 3 interviews y'all said yesterday?
Yeah, well, it was 2 because Mariciela fell asleep.
Well, no link was
Then
sent.
you had to cut it
No,
clean
she
too
said she
when
jumped
niggas
on at
called it over.
4:15, didn't see a link, went back to sleep, woke up to see the link. I sent it at 4:19. The interview was scheduled 4:30. The fuck?
Oh.
She
Come
up
on.
that hard Dean.
Word.
But
Had some gummies. They don't
but
test
nah,
in Vegas. She
y'all had
good.
y'all man Keith Hunter, right? Y'all had Keith Hunter on the show before, right?
Keith Hunter, what you mean, the bounty hunter's brother?
I think that's the nigga name. And
I
he
mean,
put
we certainly had him on the YouTube before. We've interviewed him in gym. But yeah, he was on the TLC Combat League. That's what you about to say?
yeah, he looked good in there. And they also had
He looked
fucking
good in
Greg
there?
Hardy on there fighting. Yeah.
Bro,
I mean, he got rocked for a little quick second, but he looked good though.
He been calling dudes out. That big motherfucker could make 35, bro. They just don't give him a
That's the
shot. He
crazy
got a
part,
bad
man.
promoter too. That's the thing, bro. I found out like a year ago. My man is with Greg Cohen, so you know that's a bad thing.
And then y'all got so many people that be on this damn show that's fighting soon too. Y'all got Mendoza. Is Mendoza fighting?
Yeah, well, Mendoza ducking me because I know that he fighting Zoo. He don't want to tell the truth. He ducking me on 2 accounts, yo. That's crazy. That's crazy. We was like, yo, that's how you know. That's like, yeah, I'm in my head. I'm narcissistic. I believe that I'm right just because of that. That doesn't mean that I'm right because he's ducking me. For all I know, he's not ducking me. Family member could be ill. But I'm looking at it like that. Like, I'm reaching out to you on 2 separate accounts, trying to motherfucking confirm whether you got this fight. And for 7 days, you ain't said shit yet. Like, that shit just don't seem right. Don't seem right.
All right, but good show though. Good shit, Danny. Danny, remember always, we need you in that translation game too. So don't stop on that dream. We need that too.
Nah, bro. Look, man, I got an interview with the coach Isao Dieguez in Spanish that I translated, right there on the spot. So
that's what we need.
Part of the Bud Crawford camp. So that should be out soon.
And once
if
again,
it ain't out already. Yeah, we always translating. That ain't never gonna stop.
And when this episode is over, if you got free time, you on the road or something, go listen to Danny do the Robesi Ramirez interview because that's one of my favorites, and the Yoel Gomez. Both Spanish translations, but you ain't got to worry because he do such a good job that you ain't even going to notice it. By the time you going to feel like you know Spanish at the point. So good shit, though, y'all.
Appreciate you.
That's my call.
I actually reached out to Robesi trying to get him back on. I've been on my interview shit, hitting people up.
I just saw that he got reunited with his daughter. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I seen that too. Shout out to Instagram. Indiana, Khaled.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Subriel Matias, the boogeyman at 140. We got him a fight. Like I was talking about yesterday, like my man Brandon say. And I respectfully, whoever your man was that you were saying he could be beat and all that, well, tell him to fight him there. Tell him to fight him there since he said he could be beat. Fight him there.
I mean, the truth is this. Just so you can educate yourself on this, Tito Mercado would absolutely fight him. The thing is, Tito don't got no promoter. It's just him and his father, and they did that off the muscle, and it's super impressive. So now, the promoter whoever got the IBF champ, they gotta send Tito an offer. It ain't gonna be the other way around, and they not gonna send a 10-0 dude an offer. So yeah, it sound good to say, yo, fight him, but they not really gonna fight him. He gonna have to keep.
You right.
He gonna have to keep working his way up and become a mandatory because they gonna always say that's looking backwards. I'm trying to fight Devin. I'm trying to fight Regis. I'm trying to fight because he already calling Devin a scared boy in the headline. I seen that headline. I seen that.
Yeah, that's fair. That. Do you think? I hope Devin fight him. Devin gonna lose that fight, but I hope he fight him. So
crazy as hell, man. Outbox season all day.
Come on, man.
Outbox season all day.
Hell nah.
Skills pay the bills, man. Size don't win fights.
Subriel just gonna walk through them pillow punches. He walking through that, bro. He's a pressure fighter.
I ain't never seen a motherfucker walk through a jab. Tell that to
Yo,
Senchenko.
Turns his ass.
Paulie went to the Ukraine and won a world title, full world title, not no fake shit, full world title of an undefeated dude with a jab in another country. Oh shit!
yeah,
Oh shit! Didn't Devin do that too? Yes, he did. With a jab in
yeah,
another
but Mr.
country.
Haney's not doing that. My man Subriel 19-1. What he got? 19-1, 19 knockouts.
You see how you
Think that's
wanted
what
to
it is?
lie for him? Because he already lost, which means there's already a blueprint on how to beat him again. Didn't Brandon
Yeah,
say he got gassed out?
Look, now it's gonna be a guy
Yeah,
with
he did get
skills.
gassed.
Okay, so check it out. Brandon said he got gassed out. Loma retired.
Yeah.
There's rumors Loma went to the hospital. Devin broke his motherfucking ribs, sent him to the hospital, and Matisse will be next. All you dudes with that fake power, we going downstairs. Oh, you getting tired? We going downstairs then. Let's do a film study on how much body shots Devin landed on Loma, since people like to say he lost that
getting
fight.
hit. Who's the puncher that Devin Haney fought? Who's the puncher that he fought that we know he can take that a Subriel
Linares.
punch?
Linares. Only thing wrong with Linares is that he older, but power's the last thing to go. But because they hate Devin, they gonna act like that phrase doesn't exist and wasn't in boxing before we all started watching it. Before we all started watching, Burt Sugar was already saying power's the last thing to go on a man.
Mm-hmm. I don't hate Devin. I want to see Devin do well. I just think that Subriel is gonna be tough for him. I think that the Tio fight gonna be tough for him. You know what I'm saying? I think the Tio fight gonna be tough. I think that the Tio Subriel fight is even crazier than the Devin fight.
How Crawford win his toughest fight? With a jab.
Huh?
How Crawford win his toughest fight? With a jab.
With a jab.
What was the first knockdown? What was the
that-
first knockdown? A motherfucking jab. Didn't Cotto get a knockdown with a jab? Didn't Jamal Charlo get a knockdown with a jab? How many motherfucking jabs out here? Didn't Charlo win an undisputed fight or a unification fight with a jab knockout? Stop playing with Devin, man. We've been developing that jab since 12 years old.
I don't believe in his jab.
All right.
I just don't believe in it.
Ask Loma about the jab. Ask Loma about the jab. Listen, that weak jab shattered Loma's dreams. Loma ain't out here trying to go collect the belts again. He done. He like, damn. Every time I try to be undisputed, I lose. Salido beat me. Devin beat me.
Yeah, I mean,
Tio beat me.
That's fair. Yeah, but Loma was 36. He was on his way out anyway.
Floyd was 36.
Terrence Crawford about to be 36.
Floyd was 36 when he beat the shit out of Canelo. Crawford 35 when he beat the shit out of Earl. Stop that age shit.
You right. That was weak. You right. That was weak. Hey, yo, check it out. Devin moved up though. Them dudes is bigger up there, and like as Subriel is a big dude.
Make sure when the fight get made.
Put your money on Devin.
That you don't believe in the jab and come holler.
No. Don't holler at you because I'm not letting Devin bet. Devin. I'm not letting Danny bet nobody straight up no more. That's just stupid. We bet with the bookies and get the real money, and. Yeah, you bet on him, and we gonna bet on our guy, and that's that.
Why is you
Because you lost money the last time, bro.
Bro, this is a straight up bet. You worry about you.
All right, but the last time you did a bunch of straight up bets, you lost money.
No straight up bet.
All right, whatever.
So that's why I lost money. So
you lost money because you ain't listen to me. Now you about to not listen to me again. So go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah. So whenever you ready, keep not believing in that jab and come holler at me.
That's all. Holla at Danny, not me, because I'm going to bet with the bookies. You feel me? I'm going to make that real dinero. I got Mike Hicks that says, I'm rocking with this fight. And that was yesterday. I do apologize, Mike. I know you mad. That was yesterday's for the Shakur show. He rocking with the Frank and Shakur fight. Fats, what up? That don't sound like it's right.
In the meantime, make sure to
Fats.
smash that like and have that notification bell turned on.
Hit the notification.
Hello.
Yo, we hear you now. What up, though?
Yo.
We hear you.
Oh, I couldn't tell and shit, man. Where the fuck they be watching these Matthias fights at? I'm sitting trying to find it. Where the fuck do he
PBC.
be fighting at?
PBC.
PBC, this next fight.
He got 2 fights on PBC. I
Oh,
think they
so
even
this
on a
next fight on
YouTube channel.
Showtime.
I'm gonna check if they're on the YouTube channel. I think they are though.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because he a nobody. You know what I mean? They make it seem like they make it seem like they talking about he gonna walk through Devin punches. I mean, okay. So, all right. They praise one fighter, slick fighter, Shakur Stevenson. They don't say nothing about his power, lack of power, nothing there. He just gonna box circles around people. He ain't gonna get touched. But when it comes to Devin Haney, oh, he just gonna walk through them. They not gonna feel him, but none of his opponents go to the club after they done. I'm confused. I'm confused. Like all the Shakur opponents go to the club after they done fighting. So I don't. I mean, are they walking through his punches? Because I'm confused. I mean, Loma. He hit Loma so hard he had him crying in the fucking locker room. I mean, I just don't get it. Ask Cambosis, do he hit hard? I mean, I just don't get it. Like, with this guy, they can't find a weakness. I can see if you can find a weakness and say, okay, well, he do this. This is why I think this dude to
I
beat him.
mean,
But
Linares
he just,
said he had pop. They asked Linares in the locker room. They asked JoJo in the locker room. Like, both them dudes
yeah,
said it.
yeah, and that's how you know it's hate, though. Like, that's how you know it's hate when it comes to that man, bro. Like, I don't really get it. Like, I really don't get it. It's because he Muslim or something. I don't know, but shit kind of weird to me, man. Shit kind of weird. But is Matias headlining this fight?
I mean, we don't know. He just won the his quote unquote promoter won the purse bid, but I don't think Matthias has he ever headlined?
You ask, I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know where the fuck.
I mean, I'm asking Danny to Google that shit. I gave him the look with the eyes because I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I really don't be knowing this dude. I seen him fight twice. He was on PBC twice. He fought some dude who name it don't even sound like, but it looked like it's spelled like it's Avanesian, and then he fought that Jeremiah Ponce dude. That's all I know about this kid.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. And then they say he exciting, but I never seen him live. I only seen a couple highlights. I know I only know him because he killed the dude. I mean, you know what I mean? That's crazy,
I
but
think he was the main event in that Ponte fight.
Word.
Yeah.
Go to the box rec event. Who the fuck else is this big?
I mean, so it was in Minneapolis. Jamal James fought Paul Meta, and then Rodriguez fought Adorno.
Rodriguez. Damn, was Subriel the main event on that? I mean, because Jamal James ain't been in the W side in a minute to be the hometown, but that is his hometown.
But that was his comeback fight.
That's his hometown. Maybe he was the co-main, or vice versa. Maybe Subriel was the main. I don't know. That'd be good though. That'd be good. This will be his. If he main event once, they probably gonna help him main event again. But I mean, at the end of the day, they got my man in Minneapolis. I never heard about Puerto Ricans in Minneapolis.
right. But I'm looking forward. I'll probably see him live again. I probably don't rush to the TV screen to see it, but I want to see this Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson fight, man. I'm excited for that fight if it happens.
You excited? Wait. Why excited?
Yeah. Why? I like the style matchup. Stylistically, I like the matchup. I think Frank will keep the pressure on him. I think Frank will touch him up, especially if they get in the inside. When they get in the inside, I mean, Frank good in that pocket too, man. I think his jab leave a lot to be desired still, but I mean, he throw combinations, keep his head off the line, good with his feet, get in and out. I mean, so I like that fight real a lot, man. I think it'll be a tough fight for Shakur Stevenson. He might edge it out. But I wouldn't be shocked if Frank beat him in a close fight neither, though. I think that fight would be way closer than what people try and give him credit for. Like, they saying dude only gonna win one round and all that. Like,
wow. But Shakur
I don't see
is
that.
what? A 3-time champ, 1-time unified,
technically,
1-time Ring Magazine.
I mean, yeah, I get all that, but they got the same amount of fights. Like, I see
And
Shakur
Shakur
got
been
20
on higher
fights. Frank
level.
got what?
But Shakur been
Frank
on
got
higher
what? Like,
level fights. He been in higher level fights with Valdez and Joet Gonzalez and
not that I know about.
what you mean?
Not that
Oscar Valdez, Jeremiah Nakatilia. Nakatilia is a puncher.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I just like the fight, man. I think it won't be a walk in the park. I think it's a good fight, whether it be on pay-per-view or free TV.
But you're not
I like the
lying.
matchup.
You're not lying. The more that I try to defend it, it's like, man, Frank arguably better than Joet. Frank arguably better than Nakatilia. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that I can't say that he better than Valdez because Valdez won a world title. But what? He did win a world title.
I know, but skills. Come on, we talking skills. You know he's better than Valdez.
Damn, you think Frank better than Valdez?
Yeah,
put
bro.
some
He
fucking
better than
respect.
Valdez.
Yo, you just remembering the Navarrete fight that just took place. You tripping though.
No, I'm not. I've been saying this,
Look,
Danny. I've
Oscar
been saying.
Valdez is a 2-division champion, bro. You tripping. Like Frank Martin.
I'm not disrespecting him. Look, I'm not disrespecting him. I just think he's a C-level fighter. I don't think that he's like. I don't think he's like better than Frank Martin or up close to that level. You know what I mean? I think Frank Martin a little better than him right now. Well, not even a little better. I think
maybe
he's
now,
convincingly better than him.
Now.
That count. That count. But appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it. I'm keep tuning in.
For sure. What you got? I got over here, Treese, if you ain't got nobody.
Go ahead.
You ain't got nobody.
I got Larry Smooth. Hold up. Larry. Make sure to unmute. What it do?
Larry.
Yo, I'm coming through clear.
Yeah.
Crystal.
Yo, what's the word, fellas? How y'all feeling, man?
Good.
Word, that's what's up. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate the show as always. Shout out to the good brothers of the back call. Hey, yo, Fats, come on, dog. I fuck with you, shorty. You making it say look bad, man. Come on, man. Your casual is showing. You saying nobody knows Subriel Matias. Like, no, you just don't know Subriel Matias, my nigga. Like, bruh, that nigga's a killer, a cold-blooded killer, my nigga. Like, just go back and watch that that Jeremiah Ponce fight, bro.
Does that make him known?
No, Danny, I ain't say that. I ain't say that. He just don't know. Like, the nigga trying to figure out where he fought. He said he seen highlights and shit like that. He just a casual. It's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do your homework. Go back and watch that last fight against Jeremiah Ponce, bro. Ponce came out first round, you know what I'm saying, like a bat out of hell. He jumped on him. I thought he fucking around stopped Matthias. Matthias got through that shit, came back and whooped on old boy, stopped him. And that nigga Ponce was like 30-0 and had like a 70% knockout ratio. You feel me? So I say all of that to say, like, niggas talking about niggas disrespecting Devin Haney because he Muslim. That don't even make sense, bro. Like, I said this shit on the show before once when I called in. Like, just because a nigga tell the truth about somebody don't mean they hating, bro. Like, I don't know why niggas love to mix the two together, but the two don't gotta be the same. You feel me? Devin is a great boxer. Like, nobody can take that away from him, yo. Undisputed. He got his whole career ahead of him, bro. He gonna be great. He fuck around, go to the Hall of Fame. But that don't take away from the fact that, like, niggas talking about he got pop and shit like that. Talking about ain't nobody go to the club after they fought him. Like, what are we talking about? Like, Gamboa was dropped 1,000 times in his career. Devin couldn't do it. Cambosis was on life support.
Bill,
Cambosis
don't
was
take
ready
that
to go.
fight, man. I told Bill.
Was ready to go, man. Cambosis was on life support. Devin couldn't put him down. And like I said, bro, we can't take nothing away from him, yo. Like, Devin is a great boxer, bro. But when it comes to talking power, and you gotta have something that niggas is going to respect, you feel me? And I don't think that if he fought Matthias would respect that shit. And granted, Matthias don't even have no defense, but the nigga is a dog.
Nah, he gonna respect it.
Just
believe me.
No.
Believe me. He
sure,
get hit with that
make
hook.
Sure to think that
he get hit with that left hook. He gonna respect Devin. I'm telling you. Even with the jab.
I see it, man.
I hear you.
I gotta see it.
I want it.
Listen, like I said, I
up.
believe Devin's hey, man, I want to see it, bro, because it's funny. Like, we had this conversation on the back call.
Oh, they taking shots at Fats. They said, how that be more casual? Don't know Subriel Matias when he beat up and stopped undefeated Malik Hawkins. In fact, he made Malik quit.
Nah, see, they can't listen, man. I'm from Baltimore, so I can talk that shit to facts. You feel me? But y'all gotta chill out, man. But like I was saying, yo, like we be talking on the back call about, you know what I'm saying, if when Devin move up, is he gonna have, a little extra pop, a little extra power? So that's what I'm really waiting to see, man. So this fight with Prograis is gonna reveal a lot, man. And if he could pull this shit out and shit, if he could hurt Prograis, he ain't gotta put him down. But if we can see that he got a little more pop on his shots, then shit, Devin might got a new fan of me. But that's my call, man. Y'all stay up.
All right. Fats counterpunch.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. Damn, yo, I'm a casual and shit. That shit crazy, yo. I
Cause
just
you
don't
don't
like.
cause you don't know Subriel, but it's true though. Why you ain't remember that he beat
Hey,
up Hawkins? Hawkins was
yo,
trained with
No,
Kava Four.
but
I
still look
can't believe
though,
y'all
still
can't.
look though,
No, man.
still look. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You're not really too wrong, cause it's like, bro. I just checked his Instagram. He got more followers. He at 25 now, but he was at. I remember when he was at
He was at
8,000, or he
8,000.
was at
Yeah, man.
8,000.
Come on. I'm being
So
look.
you
I'm
so
being
you do
funny.
know
Yeah,
him.
look.
So you
Look,
do
yeah,
know him.
bro. Yeah, bro. I be being funny and shit because he's a nobody right now. That's why I was tripping on. That's why I was tripping on dude that said that. Like, bro, I've been watching boxing since I'm fucking Tarver knocked my man Roy Jones out. Like, that shit hurt me, bro. Like, the same shit like what Wilder lost. Like, them two losses, man. I can't shake that. But I've been watching boxing since legit. But Matthias, I know he good and shit. I'm just not a fan of him. Like, he don't really be, you know what I mean? He
He's
not
all
really
right,
that.
but he's not real.
Yeah,
That's all.
he's all right, but he's not real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't really like him. I mean, it ain't that I don't know him. I knew who he was. I knew he was signed to PBC. I just be making fun of them niggas, like calling out people that you know you ain't getting a fight with. Like, bro, like you fighting in fucking the theater some fucking where ain't nobody like Devin or nobody like that gonna fight you up there. And it's crazy though, cause he got a belt, but it's like, you know, them dudes, like you were saying, like they look at it a high risk, low reward and shit. They just gonna joke him and see that he don't really, you know what I mean? He don't bring nothing to the table. So that's all I be talking about when it come to yo. But I know he got power and shit like that, but he ain't no hell of a boxer though. Like how they be trying to make it seem like because you don't know him that you don't know shit. Nah, bro, like nobody really knows him. I mean, let's get real, man. But that's my counterpart.
All right. I got J Mac counterpunch.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, shout out to them dudes from Baltimore. Facts especially, man. I ain't think I would say I can like a caller from Baltimore because I thought they had that tank in them too much. Uh man, it's just crazy, man. Finally to hear somebody speak logic and make logical sense. I can't say the same from everybody from Baltimore. Shout out to Larry Smooth. But hey man, look, everybody always talking about Devin Power and his punching power. I don't get it. Now, boxing requires way more than punching power. You can have skill set. You can have a little jab, a feather fisted jab where you move your feet, keep people at distance, range, move your head. It's a multitude of things you can do to have just power. And everybody then fell in love with power. Yeah, power is a great equalizer, but power don't always determine the outcome of a fight. Like Fax pointed out, whether Devin is feather fisted, or whatever you want to call him, whether he moves up to 140 and he gets power, I haven't seen that one person walk through his punch yet. For him to be so feather fisted, nobody's walking through his punches. I don't, and I think a lot of dudes go learn when they actually really start understanding boxing instead of falling in love with these fighters with this power that it takes way more than power just to land and actually fight. I actually like the guys that can actually keep somebody away with their jab. Somebody move their feet, make it hard to catch up with them. Flat-footed guys who can't move that good, and they just jabbing them with that. I mean, I'm entertained with that. But like these punches like Tank, who keep getting these flat-footed fighters to come in, and he's countering them, and everybody's praising him for his success. I want to see Tank in there when up the shot,
You there?
put to get in, rolling. Go over. Let me just get my call. Y'all get me?
Yep.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay. Let me go. If I go over, let me just get my call. Like I want to see Tank in there with a guy where he can't when he did. It's not gonna start from him and let him counter and shit like that. Where Tank gonna have to really use his boxing skills, get on his toes, move his feet. Tank been walking forward against guys. That's just going to show you the level of competition he's been fighting. Now, granted, I'm not saying these guys don't have big names. I'm not saying these guys ain't stars or whatever. Some of them are YouTube sensations. Some of them was backed by Mayweather's promotion. So they got whatever they got from that. But my thing is Tank against a Shakur, Tank against a Devin, Tank against a Teofimo at this point. I like to see those fights, man, because I think all three of those guys give Tank different looks, different fits, and I have to see Tank catch up with him. And he can't just stay
You may
flat
feel
footed
like
all
it's your
night
time.
and just wait on somebody to walk forward and catch him and stuff. So man, that's why I want Tank to prove his greatness instead of all his fans saying he's great already without proving it and stuff. Because I mean, a lot of the fans actually like they fan of wrestling and they like to watch these stars instead of watching these fights. I thought boxing was a sport. I thought boxing showed a sport where you had to fight to prove you the best instead of the fans running to you the best. Shout out to Facts. If Larry Smooth come back in, I got a counter punch for Facts, and I'll counter punch back for me with his lightweight cupcake ass. That's my call.
Salute, salute. J Mac. Shout out to that funny Instagram channel, Boxing Habit. I just screen shared their meme, I guess, right? Of Gilberto
Yes.
Ramirez. That was funny. You had to be here on youtube.com/slash the boxing voice to see it because, it was a visual. CYP.
Yo, yo. I just tuned in and shit, but one thing I'm starting to sense some tank slander. I'm starting to sense some tank slander, and you know I don't play that shit. Look, let's have a moment of clarity. When you a young fighter trying to be big in the game, you could be a teenager or a kid. You visualize stopping people, okay? You visualize knocking people out, all right? Let's just be real. Let's take it to track and field. When you start doing track, you visualize being fast. You visualize doing 100 meters. It's just certain things that you visualize doing. When you start your career and it doesn't really pan out the way you saw it, as long as you win, that's all that fucking matters. So, Devin, keep fucking winning. But let's be real here. The lack of power, the lack of knockouts is going to be a problem for his fans because his fans want to see what they've always enjoyed and fell in love with through the years, which is knockouts. It's just life. Some of y'all keep trying to downplay Tank because you're jealous of the fact that your favorite fighter doesn't have that appeal. You're simply just jealous. And this is how I know you're jealous. If Devin and Tank were to fight Tuesday, what would the odds say? Tank would win on the odds. Every single fighter that y'all say he ducks, except for Crawford, he will be the favorite in. So we know you're hating because when somebody's ducking, they usually have a chance to lose to the person by the crowd, not by you, you personal motherfucker. It's like me. I personally think that Charlo is going to beat Canelo, but shit, he ain't the favorite. I can keep it real. You see how honest I am? Canelo is a motherfucker. It's going to be hard as fuck for Charlo to beat him because Canelo that guy. I can be honest. You niggas are not. Stop playing before you get your favorite fighter knocked into Kingdom Come. You hear me? You're going to get your fighter fucked up fucking with Tank. There's a reason why they're not the favorites versus dude. It's because people don't really think they can win. Y'all just want to see Chance have a chance of losing. Huh? Y'all need to cut this bullshit out before you get your favorite fighter. Boom. KO'd. CYP out.
Counterpunch. J. Mac. Where you at? Counterpunching fat. Yo, so I was about to do a film study real quick on that first round of Matthias versus Evanesian, but it's not Evanesian, but it looks that way. And this dude, Evanesian, he jabs Matthias and sends him back. No, I swear. And it's just like, whoa, do you fools not watch boxing or do you just skim through it? J Mac, counterpunch.
Yo, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Man, shout out to that amazing caller, man. See, that's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Yes, Tank is a celebrity. Yes, Tank is a pay-per-view star. Yes, he's proven he got the green plant. He can fight the fights and what have you. Yes, he's a knockout sensation. There's no jealousy there. I just want to see Tank actually prove to be what he actually is instead of going to Vegas odds, instead of going to bookie's opinion, what have you, because none of that shit matters. I mean, that's just people who want to make bets. That's just what comes along with the fight game. But you know what actually matters? Getting there and fighting the actual fights. Just because I think Tank is good or think Tank can or cannot beat these fighters, how about he actually prove it when he got the fighters in the weight class around him? See, I can see if Tank had the Triple G effect, which he didn't have the names around him to actually fight, and he just was beating up on all those guys. But see, Tank is actually the guy who can get the fights and call for the fights and actually make the fights. He's the A side. He can send the offers. He can send whatever you need. He can say, I want this guy. He can actually push for this guy. Tank is being on credit recorded saying he don't ask for the big fights. So I don't know who's really running who or how much of A side he really is. Maybe the PBC is the A side. I don't know. But my whole point I'm saying is we don't have to go sit up here and say just because Tank may be the favorite or considered the favorite that we don't want to see him fight Shakur, Devin, or Teal. That's three names around his weight class that Tank can supposedly easily walk through. Instead of his fans talking about he can do it, how about we actually see it? See, that's what a lot of people actually, real boxing fans, want to see Tank do. And then maybe he won't have people saying what he can or cannot do. Get in the ring and fight those guys instead of his fans talking about why he don't need to fight. That's my counterpunch.
All right, appreciate the call.
All right.
Somebody just sent a counterpunch for CYP. Box for money, $5 says CYP on the Boxing Boys Discord back call. I would like for him to talk. Him a good guy.
Him a good guy.
Him a good guy.
I like it. I like it. Everybody loves a good back and forth. I do not see CYP on the back call.
Let me know.
I see him on Twitter. Counterpunch.
Yo, I ain't fucking with no back call. Not at all. As long as dudes got power to boot a dude who created the fucking call, I'm not fucking with it. No. I was back there long enough. I created enough shine for them dudes. Fuck no. I'm not going back there at all. TYP don't need no back call. They know that shit. I don't need none of that shit. If they want to holler at me, motherfucker, man, I might start my own back call. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm lying. I ain't doing that. I ain't got no time. But seriously though, shout out to them niggas for real. I'm just fucking with y'all. But J Mac, I love this back and forth. I love this. The reality is, every poll you go to, they say Tank is the best lightweight. So it don't matter what y'all saying individually is what I'm trying to get at. You guys can say Tank don't do this. So what? If you put a poll out, they say Tank does. Tank don't fight nobody. If they put a poll out, they say Tank does. You can't accept the fact that other people don't agree with you, right? You just can't accept the fact that people think Tank is great. Name me a fucking fighter at 135 that works with PBC that Tank ain't fucking fought. Y'all keep bringing up dudes that you know don't fuck with PBC. Their promoters don't fuck with them. You know that. Y'all never even use that when we just saw Bud finally fight Porter and fight Earl when he started working with PBC. Y'all just saw that, but you still ignore reality. I don't know why you do that. You saw Tyson Fury come work with PBC, get Wilder. I don't know why you ignore reality. You see Canelo come work with PBC, get Plan Charlo. I don't know why you don't face reality. It's something about y'all. Shit just don't sink in with y'all. That's why I'm here to teach you. Teach one, reach one. Hopefully this reach goes back to the back call. Hopefully it goes down to the chat. When you work with them dudes, you get the fights. It's very simple. I'm not gonna be a dummy. I saw the shit with Bud and Earl all them years. I know that when Bud re-signed with Top Rank, it wasn't gonna happen. I knew it. I didn't trip. But then when he became a free agent, bomb, we got the fight. Bomb, Bud gets the respect that he fucking deserves. If you want your fighter to get the respect you don't think he's getting from the polls, from the celebrity, from the followers, from the money, come over here and fuck with PBC. It's just that simple. I'm not mad at you. You guys got to understand the way the business goes. Stop that bullshit. Or tell me who at 135 you think can beat him. Can. Then tell me who you think will beat him. You don't have nobody that will beat him at 135. Last point. Name me a dude at one weight class where they talking about going up 2 weight classes to face the pound for pound number 1 fighter in the sport. That's a motherfucking hype job in the history of boxing. Rewind. Name me one person in the history of boxing who was asked to act or talked about moving up 2 weight classes to fight the number 1 fighter in the world who was a hype job. You name that dude and CYP will be done for the day. All hail CYP. Let's go.
Yo, salute.
You may feel like it's your time,
but it's not your
but
time.
it's not your time.
It's not your time. We talking Zurdo Ramirez and Joe Smith, ladies and gentlemen, as well as Matthias. I guess Brandon and a few others are right, Danny. No one's called in to say anything about Zurdo or Joe Smith. They don't care. It's been solely about Matthias. Treese, what up? Did we ever go to Harlem World? Damn, Treese, I can't go to you without going to Harlem World. I feel like I said his name first and didn't never go to you.
And he punched way slower than a fucking Jordan.
Hello?
Who you talking to, bruh? Harlem World.
So I think sometimes that's what people need to like take into consideration when they looking at these fighters. It's like remember when Conor and Dust, I don't know if Rose was gonna remember this talk.
My man's having a conversation with his mans that's sitting next to him.
But he's talking boxing.
Yeah,
that's a hardcore.
They sitting on the stoop.
The leg kick, and they do the whole 360. Like they throw the leg kick, miss it, and then they do the whole.
Oh, they talking about this weekend's
they on some
UFC
MMA
fight,
shit, man. Get out of here. I'm about to boot you off the line, man.
Trees
in Ohio.
The fuck going on?
What up?
Yo.
What up?
You know what the fuck going on? Yo. What's good, man? What's good, man? Hey, man. Hey, I just want to jump. Hey, it's funny though, cause they ain't nobody talking about that Gilberto and Joe Smith shit. I just want to get on here and say, man, I'm not fucking with Joe Smith ever since he put my man Bernard through the ropes, bro. I'm not fucking with Buddy, bro. I'm still in here. Well, I'm happy Better Be It put the beats on him last year, man. And yeah, fuck what you talking about. But yeah, well, I don't know what's going on with all this Matthias talk. You feel me? He decent and whatnot, but hey, stop disrespecting Devin Haney on this motherfucker. You know we don't play them type of games, man. Y'all better chill out, man. Tell Tank to fight somebody, man. Get the fuck out of here. That Frank Martin fight would be good for Shakur. I'm jumping on with all this shit. The Frank Martin fight would be good for motherfucking Tank. For real, if you want to take it. It's on PBC. Motherfuckers talking about PBC. Fuck it. We'll line it up. Fuck it. It's easy to make. Why don't they do that fight? Fuck it. But shit. Hey, and shout out to Coach. Y'all had the interview on here and shit earlier. You feel me? He
Coach
talking about
Lenny.
Montana Love and shit. Man, listen. Montana Love calling for Ryan, but fuck it. He need to go ahead and get Adrian Bronner out there. Fuck it. Battle of Ohio. Fuck it, man. I'm calling for it. Fuck it.
Yo, Regis out here talking about if he don't fight Devin in October, November, he fighting Broner. I'm like, bro, cut the shit, man. You about to go fight Broner like that's a fight.
Like Broner's ranked, and that would count as a title defense.
Like he got to do a voluntary. He gonna have to put in a special petition.
Bro, you want a vacant? You can't do no voluntary.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna have to put in a special petition and get Broner approved for that shit. He out here capping lapping.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Montana Love and Bronner, that seemed like a matchup to me, though. That seemed feasible. Like I say, Battle of Ohio type shit, I'll fuck with something like that. Even Montana Love and the Ryan Garcia, that's feasible. Shit. If Adrian Bronner do want to jump in, no, I feel like
Tree, shut the fuck you talking about?
I'm saying,
Africa was gonna fuck your
If Adrian Bronner want to jump in this type of level, that's who we need to be fucking with, though.
You got lucky. Montana ain't getting none of that Brooklyn smoke. He was gonna make the city look bad.
Well, he ain't from Toledo.
Then he
He's from Ohio somewhere though.
Hey,
same shit.
Exactly. Yeah,
they from the state. That's the state.
That's some Cleveland and Cincinnati shit, man. They got to settle that between them, man. That ain't got nothing to do with Toledo. Toledo got business right here, August 26th, Tulsa, Oklahoma on ESPN. You know what the fuck going on, man. Hey, shout out TBV, shout out Toledo, Ohio, man. Y'all be cool, man. Hey, and quit all that Devin Haney disparaging shit, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. We taking anybody out from 135 to 140. Fuck it, we jumping up to 147 in about a year and some change, and they getting the smoke too. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Be cool.
All right,
Cliff,
Chiz.
Connecticut.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
Man, I hate to have to come up here and sit on Tank, but we gotta keep it real. The nigga ain't fighting nobody. He dug Loma back in the day, and I don't want to hear nothing about PBC this and that. Tank was the one on the interview and at the Rolly press conference talk about Devin, you're next, Devin. And then that interview, he like, I'm coming to get niggas. I don't want to say no names, but mention everybody's name that's on his hit list. Ain't the boy leave Floyd supposedly so that he could what he could do so he could start making the fights? Remember that? Remember that rumor?
Yep.
So chill, man. Chill. Tank, you passed the eye test, my boy. I like you. You good. But you gotta make the fights. If your next couple fights ain't them dudes, some of them dudes on your list, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't even want to watch no more of your shit. That's about it. And he said, tell him somebody that Tank that will beat Tank, not that we think. Well, tell us who Tank will beat. Do you think Tank will beat Shakur for sure? He will beat Haney for sure. Where motherfucking Bill be on the Boxing Voice calling Tank out, looking like a bully and shit. That's how they do them Baltimore boys. Remember that? Remember Bill up here saying that? I don't go down like that. So, man, until Tank fight somebody, I don't want to hear it. And yesterday, you was like, yo, if Frank Martin, oh no, you was like, yo, Frank Martin only as good as his last match. That's what the fans would say and blah blah. Oh, that's what's wrong with our fans. You always disrespecting the fans, man. We don't feel that way. The nigga just can't see Shakur. And then when the coach came up here like an hour or two ago and said it, you gonna agree with him. But when we were saying it on your little show last night, no disrespect, you know, we love the show. But when you were saying it on your shit last night, you like, yo, the fans is only as good as your last fight, blah, blah, blah.
But you
Like,
know
nigga,
that's
you can't
how it
see him, you can't
is.
see him. What you want us to say?
You know
What you
that's
want us
how
to
it
say?
is, though. If he would have looked great, more people would have thought he would upset Shakur,
Man, I
but
wouldn't
he
have said
didn't.
that. Man, well, then that be the dumb fans. He's not ready. It's a good fight though because there ain't really nobody in that division that we even think could challenge Shakur but Tank. Is that true? Right? True? In my opinion, like who else are they gonna match Shakur up with where we're going to be like, oh, it's a 50-50 fight? We're gonna think like Frank Martin is one of the top guys, so no, we can't be mad about it. But he can't beat him, and that's just it. Yeah, really,
You may feel like
he
it's
needs
your
to
time,
hurry up and move up to
but it's
140.
not your
I
time.
mean, there's only a couple, bro. How you gonna say he need to hurry up? He just got to 35.
I mean, he's saying that because there's nothing there for him.
I mean,
Tank in his own island.
Yeah,
Devin moved up. Like, what is Shakur gonna do? Vasil retired. Like, you feel me? It's not a lot there for him. And that's why I said 25% of Undisputed was a great deal because now look, counterpunch J Mac, because now look, you ain't now you know what I'm saying? Now people don't even care about 35. Like if Tank don't give you the fight, what's the big fight for Shakur at 35?
yeah, it got to be Tank. You know, it would have to be.
Devin's gone now,
Yeah,
right? So it's what
it
I'm
would have
saying.
to
Like
be.
all those managers that thought they knew, it's like now he fighting for a vacant belt. He could barely find a dude to fight him for that vacant belt. It ain't even the same. J Mac, what up?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is gonna be my last counterpunch on this topic because I've been pretty much debating this for years now. Finding somebody who will. I mean, see, that's a lot of talking. This actually is a sport. It's prize fighting at the same time, but it's still a sport. That's why fans come to the sport. Actually, I believe Shakur will be Tank. I believe Devin will be Tank. I believe Shakur beats Tank and Devin. I believe Teal give Tanks a competitive fight, but since he didn't beat Josh Taylor, uh, I don't know. I would lean towards more Teal. But at the same time, that's all still fights that need to happen. It's amazing when you can actually get a sport where it actually proves to be right around, like the Bud and Spence. Like I told y'all, Bud with Dog Walk Arrow for years, and everybody said I was crazy, I was delusional. Anybody that think Bud just beats anybody like man, that was bullshit. It actually, I was proven to be right. That's why this is J Max era. Shout out to me. And I've been telling y'all that was an easy fight for years. Y'all wanted to believe Errol was all of the above, which he was. He just couldn't fuck with Bud. And I've been telling y'all that for years as well too. But I actually was proven to be right. I want to be proven to be wrong about against Tank. Because Tank says everything but let's fight Shakur, Devin, or Teal. He has been around them names for a long time. And there's no reason why Tank should keep fighting these flat footed next certain style fighters and this money print that we know he's trying to do or mimic and get the credit that he's getting just because people want to pick him as the when he can actually prove he is or he ain't. Man, for the Shakur and Frank Martin fight, I'm all for that. I actually like the Keyshawn and Frank Martin fight either way. So either way he want to go, I got Shakur beating Frank Martin. I got Keyshawn beating Frank Martin. I'm taking all bets. I like the Keyshawn better because I think them two probably closer. Shakur is more superior in my opinion. I got Keyshawn beating the shit out of Frank Martin, so I'm taking bets too on that. That's my counterpunch. That's my last time coming in with this tank shit.
All right.
Appreciate the call, champ.
Venom. Oh, I think he dropped off. Venom, where you at? In the meantime, I got Barrow City. You know it.
I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling y'all now, my boy. Like, I just really want all these Shakur fans to see what y'all done. I mean, it wasn't just y'all, it was Shakur too, but see what y'all done got Shakur into, man. The man in a no-win situation. Anybody he beat right now outside Tank at 135, they gonna say we knew he was gonna beat him. We knew he was gonna dog walk him. And it's for a fucking vacant belt. It's for a fucking vacant belt. That 25% looking like gold at the end of the rainbow right now. I'm talking about that shit crazy, man. Shakur should have went and took that 25. If you just knew you was gonna beat him, you beat his ass every time in sparring, and it was easy money like that. You could have catapulted yourself in the superstardom. You would have beat the hell out Devin. Not that I think it would just be an easy walk, but just beating Devin, period, getting them belts, you can now at least negotiate for maybe 35 to 40% when you fight Tank, if you fight Tank. Because I'm telling you right now, he might as well just get this quick belt just to become, what is he, a 2-division champion, just to become 3-division champion. Then he might as well go straight to 40. Tank not fighting him right now. Tank about to fight Cruz. Tank probably gonna fight is the Payda after that, or some other motherfucker we never heard of that got a good talking game like Rolly. Like, it's over now. You're following up all this dumb management instead of you just take the 25%. Take it. If do you think if Loma or Devin gave Loma Teal back then gave Devin one of those chances that undisputed for 25%, he wasn't going to take it? Devin actually believed he was going to walk through the motherfucker. That's why he went to Australia. He knew he was going to walk through goddamn Cambosis, man. He knew he was going to walk through Teal if he got his hands on him. Teal should have made that undisputed fight. Instead, now where he at? Years later, crying. He need more money. He need more money. ESPN only care about the black guy. No. I keep saying this shit time after time after time. Greatness ain't given. It is taken. You have to take greatness. You have to make greatness. You had a chance, and now you at the back of the line on the outside looking in. And that's my call, man. Hopefully Shakur, get the belt, go straight to 40.
All right, Borough City.
You may feel like it's your time,
But it's not
but
your
it's not your
time.
time.
We got real Jose.
Oh, y'all hear me?
We hear you. We hear you.
Yo, man, some of these callers calling in speaking some facts. This last call was this is some facts until the whole what do you say?
You don't sound good,
About
bro. If you got a Bluetooth,
I
it's
forgot what he said up here.
bro. You
Hear
might
me?
no. Your Bluetooth is not good.
Yo, hello.
We hear you, but it's like an echo, bro. Take off the speaker or the Bluetooth.
Hold on. Give me a second.
While we wait for him,
Oh,
while we wait for him to get it together, smash that thumbs up. It's gonna help with the visibility. Real Jose, what up?
fuck. It's not working. Yeah, y'all hear me? I can't change it. Huh?
All right. Looks like we got to all the callers. We got a couple super chats here. Looks like one came in from Box for Money. CYP on the boxing. Oh, you said that. We're out. Next GTO, Instagram and Twitter.
Bring Walk
Catch me
Danny,
on the next
Instagram and
one.
Twitter. Arrivederci.